Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is October 29 and the chart of the day is Nvidia 30 minutes time frame. Now the stock continues to make all-time new high and we are labeling this rally in the Nvidia within wave 3, but this is still within the cycle from April 2025 low, which is the same as the video we made on all other indices. Right, so you can see the structure of the rally is impulsive, and this is a clear wave 3 here, very extended, very strong, and within wave 3 in the minor degree of 3 in blue. Now if I zoom out a little bit to give you a context on where we are in the larger time frame, pay attention to the 2 in blue. Here's the daily time frame. This is the 2 in blue and this is the 1 in blue, and so we have two options. This is what we are calling so far. So basically we are looking, this is April 2025 low, and again this is consistent with what we call in the other indices as well if you look at our previous video. So we are currently within wave 5 from the April 2025 low, which is, if you think about it, is a more conservative call, right? And some of our viewers suggested that it could be still within wave 3, which is possible, but for now if you look at the daily time frame, there is still a divergence in the daily time frame. Okay, so as long as we have a divergence, it's still okay to call this as a wave 5 from this low. Now some viewers kind of getting confused about divergence in the daily versus the no divergence in the 1 hour, and then they cannot reconcile. Well, it's not contradictory. You can see a divergence in the daily, which is basically showing we could be in the last leg on the daily time frame. Just because we are in the last leg in the daily time frame doesn't mean we need to top out now in the shorter cycle, right? There is no contradiction here. The shorter cycle, there is no divergence. So when you look at the rally from wave 2 here, there is no divergence here. So that is telling you the shorter cycle can continue to go up, while the daily time frame is telling you, well, even though it can go up, it is still within the last leg. So there is no contradiction there. Okay, so shorter cycle, we should continue to see more upside, right, and pull back to find support, and in 3 swing or in 7 swing to continue to extend higher, and the daily is still within the last leg, all right, with 5. Now what will be the target on the upside in the shorter cycle? Well, the target is very simple. If you look at the daily, just measure extension here, 1 2, and then 100% extension is the minimum. 209 potentially can go even higher than that. 228 is the 1.618, which is usually for wave 3, right? And then from there we should be getting a 4 and a 5, and that will potentially complete a 5-way sub from here. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, we do something like this just to give you some visual ideas. So that will be 3 4 5, and then that will be ending the 5 in blue as well as 5 in black. And then when that happens, you can potentially see the biggest pullback since April 2025 low, because then this entire cycle can finish, and then at minimum we can get something like this, just to give you some visual ideas. Now I'm not saying this is the level it should be looking at. Now I'm not talking about specific level where it should end. I'm talking about the count, the swing count. The swing count needs to be at 5 ways up from here, and then potentially can finish everything. Now if, however, the RSI in the daily erase the divergence, well then that could be possible that I can label it this way, right? And then we are only ending 3, and then we continue to go higher with a 4 and a 5. And so as you can see, it's kind of a little bit futile for you to try to short sell because you want to pick the top, right? Now short selling, picking the top, is just not something we recommend. We've been in the market for a long time. We understand trading against the trend is just most of the time is just very difficult, and it's not profitable most of the time. Okay, So we don't recommend that, and we would rather be wrong in the last leg rather than keep calling the top every single time we make a new high. Okay, so that's the idea here, guys. And again, shorter cycle should see more upside and pull back to find support 3711. And if you want to get more updates on Nvidia or any other stock indices, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial. You can use the link in the description of the video. So see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.